Hey everyone, it's me Orry, and I'm gonna start something real new. I'm gonna start reviewing my own games and do my own reviews and see where it goes. And the first one's up are the new Pokemon games, Pokemon Black and White 2. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you now. These are some good games, but I'm sure the question everyone out there wants to know is, do they pack a punch? You know, are they more than just, the platinum of Generation 5, the yellow Generation 5? Well, I'm here to tell you, yeah. And, to be honest with you, I'm amazed by the amount of content in it. I mean, first and foremost, I will admit I haven't beat the games yet. I'm 41 hours in. I have a good bit of badges, not all yet, though. I will review what I've seen from it, and, I'll be honest with you, so far it's hard for me to find any gripes. I mean, I really can't name anything bad about the games. They've jam-packed a bunch of content. Like, so far, it doesn't even feel like white or black. And, I mean, like on white and black, the original black and white, I mean, you was running into all these different Pokemon you never seen before, which was the magic of black and white. Well, in black and white too, you run into a bunch of ones from previous generations that are mixed in to make up the Unova Pokedex. It makes the Unova region Pokedex a lot bigger, such as you run into Lucario, you run into Magnemite, you run into Ryalu, all them different Pokemon out there. And I mean, it's just, and the story picks up from where Black and White 2 left off 2 years. I mean, Black and White 1 left off. 2 years later. And Black and White really upped the bar in Pokemon games as far as storyline went. Black and White 2 takes it a lot further in my book. I mean, it just really, Black and White 2 really, and I love Pokemon now, don't get me wrong, but really in none of the games before, the storyline really never captivated me much. It was mainly about getting all the gym badges, but in Black and White 2, the storyline, you really get into it. I mean, I find myself wanting to know what happens next, which is something I really never, Pokemon's never really been based on story, but Black and White 2 really upped the bar, even more so than Black and White did. And something else that's really cool is you're going to these different towns, but you're going to these different towns. There's a lot of different towns within the game. As a matter of fact, the first part of the game, for the majority, the game feels like, even though you're in Unova, the game feels completely different. It doesn't feel, to me, anything like Black or White. And, I mean, as far as the pace of progressing goes, you don't travel in the same order as you did on Black and White. In other words, you start from a different city, which is on the west of Unova, Asperta, and you go all the way to Castella, then you go up, and so forth and so on. And it's just a lot different. It's so big. I mean, I'm 41 hours in, and I only have 6 gym badges. Yeah, I'm going at a very slow rate, but still, to me, it's just really, really, really good. And, I mean, another cool thing that I haven't really played it much because I've only played it one time, and that's the World Tournament. I really want to play more of that, where you can play gym leaders and champions and trainers from the past games, which is really cool. And another thing is you're visiting all these towns that you've seen in Black and White 1, where they all look different. They all have different stuff in them. It's like they've revamped them, and Driftville is a lot. Driftville, for example, it has the World Tournament in it, so the population went through the roof. And the gyms are totally revamped. They're just way different than before. Um, they've added a lot of little stuff in black and white too that you don't really you learn to. It's just teeny stuff that you really wouldn't want to be without in other games. And if you play other games, you'll be like, oh, this is so. I have to do it the old-fashioned way. One of them would be like repels. When you run out of a repel, comes up on the screen. Hey, you ran out of repels. Want to use another? Another cool thing that they've added is, as far as items go, if you put, say, Lucky Egg on one of your Pokemon, instead of taking the item away from your Pokemon, having to go to your backpack, your inventory, clicking the item and putting it on another Pokemon, you can simply click move and you can put it on right then and there. I mean, just little things like that you don't know how you lived without before. But and I am not biased. I mean, I am somewhat because I really like Pokemon, but I'll be honest. Game Freak jam packed this game. IGN give it a 9.6, and I thought that was the right score. Nintendo Power give it an 8, which I do not agree with. I mean, I could see it if this was your regular.
That was cool.
Platinum, but it's not. And so far, what I've played of it, unless Black and White 2 really screws up, this will probably be the first game in a long time I'll give perfect scores to. And I know there's a lot of people out there that disagree. I don't care. That's just me. Anyway, Black and White 2, if you're a fan of Pokemon, you better get it. If you're not a fan of Pokemon and you hate Pokemon, no, it's not going to make you want to get it. I'm not going to lie. If you absolutely despise Pokemon, don't get it. But if you never try it and you're on the line, on the fence, I advise getting it and giving it a try. But anyway, alright everyone.